Hi guys, welcome. This is Portia. I'm back with Chef on a Passport and my Farmers Market Live. So I'm going to see if anyone shows up. See who's out there, see if some other people join. Again, I'm Portia. Today's Farmers Market Live, I posted a picture just a few minutes ago to show you some beautiful peaches and some basil. I also had some pistachios that I picked up from that farmer's market, and then that cheese was a ricotta cheese, fresh ricotta, ricotta, and also that beautiful baguette, which I've already started to slice. So let's go ahead and get started. So yes, I've got the baguette, I've got the ricotta cheese, I have the peaches, the basil. I went ahead and sliced up that, I have a few slices here of my baguette, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some oil, some olive oil. I'm just going to drizzle. Let's see, I want to make sure you guys can see that. I'm going to drizzle some oil this way. Okay, some oil on top of those slices on both sides, and then these are going to get toasted in my toaster oven. Okay, and just on medium heat. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. These are going to get toasted in that toaster, my toaster oven. Okay. There we go. Oops. Okay. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the base, which is going to be the cheese, and I'm going to add some lemon juice to that. So I just have the lemon. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. So I have here about a cup of the cheese. Just a little squeeze of lemon juice. I don't want to put too much. This is going to be a sweet and savory dish. So a little lemon, a little bit of salt. So I have my pink Himalayan salt, a little sprinkle, just like a little 2-finger pinch of salt. So even when you're making dishes with some sugar, things are going to have a little bit of sweetness to it, because we're going to drizzle a little honey on top of this, and we'll also get the sweetness from the peaches. You still want to add salt because it enhances the flavor of everything you add it to. Okay, so I set that to the side for now, and now to this I'm going to add some of the basil. So if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago I did the last live where I showed you my chiffonata basil. So you're just going to take your leaves, stack them on top of each other. There we go. So let's see, I'm going to take the biggest ones, and I'll save the little ones for garnish. So here we go. So I have about 10 leaves here. About 10 leaves of basil, just about. Gonna roll them up again like that little cigar, and then thin slices. Just slicing through that basil. There we go. And I'm gonna add this now to my bowl with the cheese. All right. So you could, use other herbs. You could use mint. You could use parsley. Whatever you have on hand. And that's what I picked up that basil from the farmer's market today. And it smells really good. Okay. You can see this is like the best ricotta cheese I think I've ever tried. In the future, I'm going to show you guys how to make a ricotta cheese too. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. So next, I'm going to take one of my peaches. I'm going to start slicing up my peach. I'm going to go down and around and give a little twist. So beautiful white peach. I'm going to go from the outside, from the inside out. It's going to be a little bit easier to get through that skin, little slices. I'm going to give it a taste. Oh, it's fresh, it's delicious, it's sweet. I love it. Now a lot of times I'll see this kind of dish done with grilled fruit, but this is just so fresh right now. I think I'm gonna just go with it without it being grilled, just fresh. So some slices of peaches. I'm gonna do the other half. See, get that pit out. And slice of this half. Oops, from the inside. There you go. A little bit easier. Okay. So I'm going to set those slices to the side. Okay. And then I also have my pistachios. I'm going to put a few of these on my board, and I'm going to go ahead and chop these. And again, I'm going to use as I showed you the other week with those pecans, those candied pecans. Just gonna give a little chop using my mince technique. So I'm having the palm of my hand on top of the knife and just going up and down. And this is gonna prevent them from flying all over. So you'll see, just gives a little bit of leverage so they don't fly all over. Okay, those are beautiful. So these were raw and I just toasted them. Okay, so some toasted pecans. Hi, Danielle. How are you? So yeah, so we have, again, so I'll start again. So we have some ricotta cheese with basil. We have some fresh peaches, and I just sliced some peaches. That's gonna go on top of my sliced baguette. So we have that baguette that I got from the farmer's market that I sliced up. I also have the pistachios. I just chopped these freshly toasted pistachios that I got from the farmer's market. And I also have some honey that we're gonna drizzle on top. So I already have some baguette that I toasted up. I'm gonna go ahead and spread this ricotta cheese mixture. So again, it was ricotta cheese, fresh ricotta. It's really good with basil and a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm going to put that on top of my bread, of my toast, a little crostini. So this is a sourdough baguette. That's what they had, but you can pick whatever you like. Yeah, this cheese is beautiful because it's falling apart. I love that. You don't usually see that with ricotta. It usually just stays creamy, but this is good because it's fresh. And then the next one. All right. Then from here, I'm going to place some sliced peaches. So those peach slices on top. Out of the way. So peaches, just like it's gonna look like that, and then I'm going to add a few pistachio. Oops, the pistachios are on this side. There we go. Our little toasted pistachios, and now for the finishing touch, that honey. So I'm just gonna do a little drizzle of honey right on top. All right, so let's do the other one. So we've got our peaches. If you want one slice, two slices, however many slices you want to fit on top, you can. If it's a bigger slice, you can put one slice of peach. If it's the smaller slices, put two slices, whatever fits, whatever works for you. And then this last one, you can have them going in different directions, just so it looks pretty. And then a little honey on top of those too. All right. So that's our peach and pistachio crostini. So it's sitting on that little bed of ricotta cheese with basil. Also a little drizzle of honey on top. Of course, I can't do this without tasting. Here we go. That's good. Get the crunch from the bread and also the pistachio, the peaches, the freshness from the lemon juice, and the ricotta cheese, also with the basil. You're gonna love it. I'll post the recipe later. Thank you guys for watching.